What is up, everyone? Today we are going to talk about pre-workout. Now I have two pre-workouts here, and I have two because I really believe you are going to need two. I have a non-stim pre and a high stim pre, and what I do is basically I cycle on and off, so I switch between these two. Let's talk about the high stim. We got about what we got in here. We got 350 milligrams of caffeine. Now that is a lot of caffeine, and what's going to happen to you is after you take this for maybe 3 weeks to a month straight, you are no longer going to feel these effects of caffeine. What caffeine does is basically it just blocks all the molecules in your body, whatever it is that makes you feel tired. It blocks them from coming through. After a while, after you get used to it, it's going to be able to block it less and block it less and block it less. So what do you do to counteract that? You pick up a non-stim pre-workout. This will give your body a break from all the caffeine and not wire out your brain so things don't work properly. I know too many caffeine junkies that are on a bunch of pre-workout every single day, 365 days a year, and I think that is pointless because you're not even gonna feel the effects of it. Now, how much does caffeine actually help you lift? I'll tell you like it is. Caffeine is gonna give you a slight edge. Maybe you can get, if you usually bench 225, maybe you'll get 230. I don't know, maybe you'll get 245. Something light, you know what I mean? But if you can tap in to that inner man, that inner woman, whatever you are, you can do that anyway. Sometimes you just gotta hype yourself up. So when I'm on my non-stim pre-workout, I might, take a deep breath before a set, psych myself into the zone, do what I gotta do to move some weight. Because I promise you, you can move some weight. You don't need caffeine to be a whole new person. It's not gonna make you Arnold. It'll make you a little bit stronger, but you can tap into that just by controlling your emotions. Moving forward, there's an argument to say that you don't even need pre-workout at all. If you have a good diet and you get in the proper carbohydrates before you work out, and you get in a little bit of salt, a little Himalayan sea salt, in whatever you're drinking or eating, just add some salt before you work out. That'll help you get a pump as well. But the main thing is, if you're hydrated, you kind of don't even need a pre-workout to get a good pump in the first place. Now, does it help? Yes. Is it necessary? I would have to say no. Do I take them? Of course, because I love taking some pre, because I cycle on and cycle off. Now, when you get a pre-workout, it can be pretty expensive. Sometimes it could be $50, $40, $60, depending on what you're getting. I've noticed that kind of the more expensive it is, usually the better it is. So you're gonna pay for what you get. So think of it like that. So make sure you have a stimulant pre-workout, which means it has caffeine in it, and also a non-stim, or it's not gonna work that well for you in the first place. So keep that in mind. When you take your pre-workout, let's talk about timing here. At what time should you take it? Everyone is a little bit different when it comes to pre-workout. For me, pre-workout's gonna hit me pretty fast. So I live about maybe 10, 15 minutes, if that, away from my gym. So on my way there, I'm sipping on some pre. Some people like to take it a half an hour, maybe even 45 minutes before they start working out. I wanna be finishing my pre-workout by the time I'm at the front door of that gym, just because pre-workout hits me so fast. Some of that has to do with how caffeine metabolizes in your body. Again, everyone's different. Just know your body, test it a few times, maybe try it 30 minutes before, maybe try it right before the gym, see which one works best for you and how you wanna feel, and you'll be going well with that. Again, be careful with beta-alanine. Beta-alanine is a very good substance for pre-workout. It can help with the pump and many other things. But with beta-alanine, it can give you that tingly feeling. Some people don't like that tingly feeling. I do. So a lot of high stims, a lot of beta-alanine in my pre-workout is good for me. If you are not used to that, if you are not used to having that tingly feeling around your body, you might want to do a half a scoop. Ain't nothing wrong with a half a scoop. You can get away with that. That'll be okay. Again, some of these pre-workouts have upwards of 400 milligrams of caffeine. That's a lot of caffeine. Maybe you need a half scoop. If you're not a coffee drinker, if you're not a caffeine person, be careful. These things will have you off your rocker. I'm not joking with you. You will be feeling a little bit, I don't even know how to explain it, like a hyper child that had sugar or something like that. It can be quite aggressive, some might say. Not for me, because I've been on this for a while. It's not a big deal to me, but maybe if it's your first time taking pre-workout, definitely take a half a scoop first. Now, read. I need you guys to read what's on the back. There's directions on the back of every single pre-workout. If it says don't go over 2 scoops, don't go over 2 scoops. And a common rule of thumb is you don't even want to have over 400 milligrams of caffeine in one day. So this one has 350 milligrams. If I'm taking this, I'm probably not going to have that much coffee. I might have 1 cup. I'm still teeter-tottering on the line here. But if you're taking a high stem pre, you don't want to be drinking coffee all day after that. Now, if you have your non-stem, now I'm having on my non-stem pre, I go to the gym in the morning, I come back to my apartment for work because I work from home, and then I might have maybe 2 cups of coffee. That's okay because I don't have any caffeine in my body. Keep these limits in check. It says don't go over 400 milligrams for a reason. For a reason. And I don't know how many people have gotten pre-workouts and thought they're even getting the full dose of what's everything that's on the back, the ingredients, when they're really getting half a dose. Because some pre-workouts are labeled as in 2 scoops equals the full dose. So read everything you can, read up on pre-workout, and make decisions accordingly. It's very important. It's very important that you know these things before you just start wasting your money on pre-workout. Make sure it's a reputable brand. So you don't want to get a pre-workout from a new company. Make sure they've been around for a few years. Read the reviews. A lot of things, I don't know if these have it. I'm not sure if it's on this, but a lot of different pre-workouts have the NCAA approved on it, or some protein shakes have them as well. I know my mask over here does have it. So if you are playing sports, if you are in high school, a college athlete, whatever you may be doing, especially if you're in high school, make sure you get that NCAA check mark on it because it'll just keep you safer. It's a little bit more regulated. These pre-workouts are not checked by the FDA. They can put whatever they want into these pre-workouts, whatever they want. There's been banned substances. There's been bad things pre-workouts. You can look online, a bunch of companies, them getting a lot of recalls. Do your research and make sure the company is in the clear because they are not obligated to sell you something that is good, to sell you something that is right. So it's up to you to keep yourself safe. Also, a lot of pre-workouts have creatine in it. Do you want creatine in your pre-workout? Do you not want creatine in your pre-workout? For most people, I'm gonna have to say no. There's literally no point to that. They're just gonna upcharge you because there's creatine in it. Personally, I like having a little bit of creatine in my pre-workout because I already take my creatine separately and I'm very lean, very muscular. So therefore, I might need a little bit more creatine than the average person. But usually, if there is creatine in your pre-workout, it's not 5 grams, so it's not enough for you to actually get the benefits of taking the creatine and moving forward. Even if it's gonna have usually 3 grams of creatine in it, that's not enough. So I recommend for most people get your creatine separately because you're gonna have to do that anyway because usually most pre-workouts don't have enough to make it the appropriate amount of creatine in your body, which is about 5 grams a day, every single day. So that is my spiel on pre-workout. A bit of a rant there. Make sure you guys don't overdo it. Make sure you cycle on, cycle off, and read the labels, my people. I need you guys to read these labels. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe to the channel. I'll be doing way more videos like this. I'm actually prepping right now for a show off season, but I'm competing in October 1st. October 1st, baby. Your boy's gonna be on stage, Men's Physique. Make sure to follow me on different platforms. Everything is WorthyBody, and I hope you guys have an amazing day. If this video was helpful, please like and subscribe.